Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Nathan Adams. Glad to have you here. In this episode, what we're going to do is that we are going to be looking at an overview of Blender 2.8 and its new features. So, this is some really cool stuff. This is going to be in conjunction with the release candidate. We still don't know exactly when the release date is going to be for Blender 2.8, but I'm getting really excited for it, and you should too if you're planning on getting Blender. So, let's start right now.
Hi everyone, welcome to my show, Nathan's 3D Factory. My name is Nathan Adams. In this show, I do Blender 3D models, and I export them for 3D printables. If you like my stuff, make sure to go to shembol.com for all my other video series, and also, subscribe for more, and make sure to hit that notification bell for every time that I give you a new video. You can also check out my stuff by going to facebook.com/shembolstudio if you want to give me a like on Facebook. You can follow me also at Shembol Studio on Twitter. And finally, you can follow me at Shembol Studio on Instagram as well. You are watching Nathan's 3D Factory.
Okay, so I am in Blender 2.8 and I'm doing a scene that I set up here. And so what this is just a simple strip mall that I've been building. So first thing what we're going to do is that we're going to enable freestyle lines. And that's one of the really cool features that I absolutely love about Blender. The fact that you can take a 3D scene and make it look like it's 2D. Make it look all sketchy and everything. So I'm just kind of looking around here. And what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to also add a sketch object. Now this is one of the really cool new features of Blender 2.8. The fact that now you have these objects that you can use for doing 2D sketched objects. So this is an alteration of the grease pencil. The grease pencil before was just used for annotations and just kind of sketching up your scene. Now it has two different branches. You can do your grease pencil for doing annotations just like you've always done, or you can also use it for making toon objects. So right here what I'm doing is that I'm sketching out a very simple character just to give you an idea of what this is like. This is going to be something that appears in my scene. It's really going to be cool stuff. So I know this isn't going to be 3D creation in a sense, or like a 3D printable. Don't worry, I got more of those coming on the way. For this week, I just want to chill it down and just show you how exciting these new features are. So, the Blender 2.8 release candidate has been out for a little bit of time. It hasn't been a whole lot. There's a lot of anticipation as to when it's going to come out and everything, the official 2.8 release. But in any case, so here I am just kind of sketching out this character. And just doing a couple things so that it appears on the camera as it's supposed to. So just making some little goofy character. So I've been using a stylus to do this. That's one thing that's really nice is using the stylus on Blender and getting some motion stuff like that. And I tabbed out of edit mode. I tried to keep this as close to the origin as I possibly could. So yes, these objects do have origins. And so now what I'm doing is that I'm going through the freestyle line set stuff. Or no, not freestyle line set. Through modifier, I think is what I'm doing here. Hard to see on this broadcasting software, folks. So I'm kind of cooking my head. One of the things that I found was kind of one of the biggest problems was that when I would sketch in the grease pencil mode, that it would come out really looking transparent, and the way that it looked with my freestyle lens, it just did not match. And then I found a really cool modifier for that. So So right now, though, what I'm doing is that I'm facing this object to the camera, so it's always facing it. So that way you don't see some kind of weird, like, side look, like it's looking at a flat plane. It looks like it's actually supposed to be part of the scene, depending on where the camera is. So it's always going to face the camera. So pretty cool feature there. So it's just using a track to strings. So anyway, one of the other cool features though is like that I was able to change the opacity on the character and show you more of the stuff. Great, this is the next part. So we're gonna go into part 2. So part 2, okay, we started out with the freestyle stuff. You know what, now in part 2, I'm going to be adding collections. This is an awesome feature of Blender 2.8. In previous versions, you had up to 20 layers that were unnamed. In this one, what you can see is that I'm adding this to a collection. And you know what? It's really cool for the collections because you can name them, you have an unlimited number of them, and also you can nest them. You can also make these objects part of multiple collections, so it's not just one. So that's really cool. And you can enable them and disable them. So I'm just kind of zooming in and being goofy here. But that is one of my favorite features of Blender 2.8 that's coming out. So that makes me super excited. And if you're not super excited, well, maybe you liked the old 20-layer system. I don't know. But whatever it is, this is fantastic. And these are only just a couple of features that are just scratching the surface. So let me know in the comments below what you think of the new features of Blender 2.8 if you've had the opportunity to get it. If you haven't had the opportunity, what's holding you back? Is it just the fact it's a zip file? That was kind of what mine was, that it wasn't the official Blender version with an installer. So, you know what, I get it. I totally do. Now right there, what I'm doing is I'm making just like kind of like a sales station for one of the units there. And then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make this the right size. I'm going to put it into one of the units here. Now I'm going to add it to an existing collection that I made. So this retail strip mall has 5 units. And so what I'm doing is I'm adding it to one of the collections for one of the tenant spaces. Big words here, huh? So, personally, I'm not a developer, but I kind of understand some of this stuff. My day job is that I'm an architectural drafter. So, it's been a while since I've done the commercial stuff. But anyway, I'm rambling. Blah, 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 blah. So, now what I'm doing is that I'm taking this, I'm going to move it up to a spot where it looks like it's going to be a sales station. And then I'm going to move it into the collection for the tenant space 5. There we go. Putting it in a space where I think it's going to be good. So this episode is not going too in depth on anything. Just some really cool features that I really like. Still looking at that goofy thing. Another thing I really like about Blender 2.8 is the fact that it's also a lot more mainstream in the way that it works. In that instead of having the right click select, now you have the left click select. That's another really cool thing. I've gotten used to the right click select, so it's been a bit of an adjustment, you know, but it's all right. So I'm really glad about that because I really feel like that could get more people kind of into the mainstream for this. Anyway, so that's Blender 2.8 release candidate. So I'm really looking forward to the official release, and I hope that you are too. Leave comments in the comments below on what you like about Blender 2.8, what you think needs improvement. I'm really excited to hear from you on what you have to say about it. So, again, these are just a simple couple of features that I really like. So, thank you for watching this episode, and I hope that you keep on watching Nathan's 3D Factory. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.